It's time for semifinal basketball. We have the Nixa Eagles taking on the Central Bulldogs in the Willard Basketball Classic. I'm Brady Reaton alongside my partner, Kale Harris. Kale, how you doing?
Pretty good. Ready to see two fast-paced teams go at it tonight.
I mean, both teams taking the dub in the first game. Nixa with a big win. And why isn't it up here? You remember the score?
83 to 40.
83 to 40. I mean, the Eagles started out cold. I mean, I thought it was going to be on mission, but it wasn't. Started out cold, couldn't really find a bucket, hadn't scored a point in the first 3 minutes of the game, and then they scored 83 the rest, and the offense was great.
I think last game it was most of the football guys' first times playing, and they were just knocking a little bit of rust off, you know?
Well, I mean, if you're saying knocking a little rust off, is Cale Combs dropping 21, getting 8 rebounds, 4 on offense, 4 on defense, 9 assists and 7 steals, is knocking some rust off. I mean, that's good with me. I mean, Cale Combs played phenomenal. It was just a great game all around. You saw him diving on the ground for balls. It was just hustle. It was a lot of grit you saw from Combs.
And every team, he's such a big threat. Every team has the guys face guarding him the whole time. So he's getting people open for open shots every play.
And Garrett Hines, the junior, first year starting, didn't see much time last year, ended up with 18 on the night. I mean, he was great in the corner. I mean, if you left him in the corner, he was going to drill it. He shot 67% last night from the 3. I mean, it was a lot of driving through the lanes, kick it out, Hines wide open. I mean, we saw Combs with his passing skills last night. I mean, not last night. I guess it was Wednesday night.
It was Wednesday night.
It was Wednesday night. I mean, it was a cross court behind the back passes to Hines in the corner, and he just was lights out.
Every time we would get a rebound, we would throw it once, throw it twice, get a shot off real quick, and try to steal the ball. That's all we did. I don't know how well it's going to work against Central because they're also a fast-paced team. So we might have to, both teams might have to slow it down a little bit tonight.
Central, on the other hand, winning game number 1. They're 1-0, 85-44. That was against Harrison. They played a great game, and they were head coached by former Nixa Eagles coach Jordan Epps. Epps, back in high school, was first team all-conference, all-district for Coach Osborne. Also played under Coach Blancett. He was assistant coach at the time. Back in 2012, he held single-season records for steals and free throw percentage and helped his team to 2 conference championships, 2 district championships, and a state runner-up finish in 2012. Coach Epps, from what I'm reading right here, he was a dog.
I mean, it sounds like it.
I mean, he sounds like it.
I didn't get to see him play, but from what I hear, he's a dog.
Last year, Nixa Central, it wasn't very pretty. The Eagles put up 90, Central 42. The Eagles was offense just too good for the Central defense, and it was hard for them to compete.
Nixa's passing, that was even good last night. We had a couple great passes.
Wednesday night.
Yeah.
It feels like last night.
It does feel like last night. Week has gone by fast.
Week has gone by fast.
We got Cale Combs behind the back to Garrett for the 3. Devin Kim run between the legs.
I mean, if you think about it, the playmakers the Eagles had last year were incredible. So, I mean, as Central, a team on the come up, just wasn't their year last year. They went, where was it? Just loading real quick. From what I remember, it just wasn't a very good year for Central. I mean, they struggled, 8-17. I believe it was Coach Epps' first year. They lost in the first round to Kickapoo, 53-37. 3:08 till tip-off. You got anything else, Kale?
I mean, most of the guys last year were freshmen. A couple of them were sophomores, but other than that, they only have a couple, like 5, 6 seniors this year.
I mean, not a lot. We talked to Coach Blancett about this earlier today. He said they were a very fast-paced team. They played very well, and this was going to be the real challenge of the tournament. I mean, winner of this lines up against Bolivar, but he said whoever wins this game will win the tournament. He said Central, very high-powered offense. He said it's going to be a competitive game left and right. You're going to see fast break after fast break, hard for defenses to get back on the ball.
Yeah, about the fast break. So we just watched the whole Bolivar game. Bolivar is not as fast as Central or Nixa. So the winner of this game, I feel like we'll just put it on them with the speed that they have.
I mean, I agree with that. I mean, you watched the last game. Bolivar struggled with Willard up until the very end and kind of ran away with it. It was 53-39.
I think so.
Believed it up in. And it was just Bolivar ran away with it. They're struggling to stop Polk, and Polk dropped 23 and only scored 2 in the fourth quarter, which is very odd. I mean, right before halftime, he shot one from the opposite spike line and drilled it for a three-pointer at the buzzer, and that was crazy.
That was crazy.
1:40 till tip-off. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane.
And now the starting lineup for the Nixon Eagles. The 6'5" senior, number 1, Kale Collins. 6'5" senior, number 3, Noah Engelman. 6' senior, number 12, Corey Kim. 6'4" junior, number 23, Garrett Hines. And a 6'3" junior, number 30, Josh Peters. The Eagles are led by head coach Lansing and assisted by Andrew Boyce, Scott Miller, and Jingles. With the ball boy, Lincoln Boyce.
And the tip is won by the Eagles. Kale Combs controlling it at the top of the key, gives it off to Kim. Back over Hines, finds Peter at the top of the key. Driving in Zingelman, kicks it out. Hines wide open for three. and it is good.
Back at it again tonight, I see. He is 1 for 1 already.
Keon Epps bringing the ball up the court. Hands this one off to Starks. Starks to Vincent. Back to Epps. Epps gives it to Starks. He's driving through the lane, goes up with it, cannot finish, but they're going to call a block on Engelman.
You know, I didn't think that was it could have went either way. That's just one of those what the ref thinks calls.
Yeah.
He was there. He was set. Maybe not set long enough. So it's just up to the ref's judgment at that point.
Starks free throw, no good. Free throw number 2 from Starks. Rolls in. First point of the game. Combs bringing the ball up court here. He's guarded by Vincent. Hands it off to Peters. Over to Engelman. Engelman to Combs. Combs driving through the lane. He loses control of the ball, and they're going to call it Bulldogs basketball. Keon Epps, the son of Coach Jordan Epps, bringing the ball up court here. 6-foot sophomore. Saw some playing time last year. It's off the foot of Engelman.
I couldn't tell if that was just reaction or if
I think
it
it's more
just
of
actually got thrown at his foot.
It was more of a reaction. You saw it kick it
Oh,
out.
oh,
And jump
oh.
ball up to Epps, and Kip tips it out of bounds. Epps bringing it back up court. Gives it to Starks. Starks finds Wells. He drives through the lane. And they're going to call. Offensive foul.
Last one didn't get called. They give him that one.
That's on Bryce Walker.
That is one thing Noah is really good at, drawing charges.
He did very well last year doing it. I mean, that was more of his role, and this year he's more of an offensive role, and he's just looking to get started. Combs coming off the Engelman screen. He's driving through the lane, hopping through, and he'll be fouled on the ground.
I was about to say 3 men around him, 6 hands on him.
6:16 here in the first. See Kent pass it in here. Pull-up jumper, Combs, no good. Vincent in his face there, hard to get it off. Trapped now, gets it to Epps, finds Wells. Starks off the leg of Engelman.
You said Engelman was more of an offensive. I think he's pretty balanced this year.
Well, I was saying they're looking for a more offensive role than last year.
Yeah.
Last year was more of a defensive.
Last year he was get the rebound, draw the charge, make sure they don't score in the paint.
Be a team player.
Yeah. This year it's still that, plus get the ball into him.
They're going to call a charge
Another
there,
one.
and like we said, this is stuff we didn't see from Combs last year. He wasn't putting his body on the line.
I was about to say,
for the
love
team.
to see people putting their body on the line.
And Coach Blanton said he loved it. He loved the way Combs played yesterday. He loved how aggressive he was, how fast he was getting the ball, how hard he was playing, and it was just
Wednesday, diving all over the place.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Willing to do anything for the ball for his team.
That's just like we said, something you didn't see from Combs last year.
No.
Kent gives it to Combs down inside Engelman, posted up on Wells. His shot gets blocked. Driving through the lane, gives it off to Wells. Back to Starks, wide open, 4-3 Stanford. No good. Rebound Kemp now. Floater, no good. It's going to be rebound by Starks, and Kemp will foul him.
Kemp might have rushed that shot a little bit, but it wasn't a bad shot take. It was just, I feel like a little rush. Maybe we could have got a pass or two.
We're going to see Carson Stites enter in the game. Here comes Wells, bringing it up. guarded by Combs. Hands it off to Stanford. Back to Stark. Stark's guarded by Stites. In the corner now. 4 threes. Vincent, and it is good. And Combs goes coast to coast, cannot finish, but he'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Kel saw that hole and he was like, I'm just going to take it this time. Let's see what happens. Now he's at the line. Let's see what he can do.
Combs shooting 100% at the free throw line the other day. His first free throw is good. All tied up at 4 here. Free throw number 2 is no good, but there's Engelman getting the rebound. Hines wide open for a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Starks. Down low, finds Walker, and he puts it up.
Noah tried to pin that one off the backboard.
Just missed it.
Just missed.
Here comes Combs setting up the offense here, guarded tightly by Vincent. He drives through the lane, goes up with it, but cannot finish. Rebound by Hines. Gets it to Stites in the corner, Combs. Cross court, Peters wide open. He cannot catch a pass, drives in the lane, goes up with it, and he throws it down.
2 men on him, throws it down. That is impressive. That shows Peters' athleticism.
I did not expect him to throw it down there.
Me neither. I thought he was just going to try to lay it up.
He went up with 2 and finished, and now he's at the line.
I mean, that is one of those ones where if you don't go up with 2, that's going to get swatted away. So he had to go up with 2, and then he had the height. So I think he just said, screw it, and let's go down with it.
We're going to see Peters at the line here to take the lead. Free throw is good. We're also going to see Daniel McCoy enter for the first time. Walker hands it off to Starks. Here comes Vincent in the corner. Starks finds Vincent, and that's blocked by Peters. Josh Peters is getting up there. Here comes Combs, coast to coast, puts it up, and finishes it. 9-6.
Here comes the tempo. Back to it from Wednesday.
Down inside, Vincent jumps up with it, and there goes Combs. Oh my Lord.
This is just electric on both sides of the ball.
Wow. First free throw, no good by Vincent. Second free throw, no good. Once again, rebound by Combs. Combs bringing it up, hands it off to Kemp. Kemp guarded by Wells. Gets taken away there, but there comes McCoy diving on the ground, reaching in on it. It's Lowry, and they're going to call a jump ball, Central basketball.
I think McCoy landed on Wells' head, maybe?
Did they call a foul? No, they didn't call a foul.
No, it was a jump ball, but I think McCoy dove for it and kind of rolled, ended up on top of Wells.
Starks finds a wide open man down low. That's Lowry for a bucket. Combs bringing it up slow here, setting up the offense. Peters setting a screen here. Pull up jumper for Combs, no good. Rebound by Kemp, puts it up, and he'll finish. Starks here, guarded by Kemp. Finds Vincent wide open for 3, no good. Rebound Lowry. Gets it back up top to Starks. Starks to Wells. Deep three from Starks. No good. Rebound by Combs. He gets it down court to Stites, and Stites puts it up for an easy bucket.
That's great court vision right there. Got it, looked down the court, didn't look to dribble it, threw it immediately.
I mean, that was just, I mean, we said court vision the other day. Combs having 9 assists in the last game, and
I think that's one thing that they've been taught to this year is to look down the court instead of trying to
take it down yourself.
Take it down yourself. He would rather see 2 passes down the court than 15 dribbles down the court.
And that's just a great thing. I mean, great ball movement by the Eagles. Great job getting rebounds. I mean, we've seen it a lot. They had 26 rebounds, 6 on the offensive side and 20 on the defensive side. I mean, Combs jumping up, jump ball over every man and taking it away. And now the Eagles are up 13-8 with 2:19 left in the first.
It's been a couple minutes since Central has scored. I'm gonna say it. Corey Kemp has been everywhere on defense tonight.
He's played really well on defense so far here in the first.
And on offense, but like his defense is just he's everywhere.
Starks gets into the corner. Vincent 4-3, short. Rebound by Combs. Combs finds Peter. Great one-handed catch and throws it out of bounds.
Combs and Peters could not connect on the oop. I think Kale went for the oop and Peters was just running through the middle. That's what it looked like to me.
They're just not yet in sync. Starks out the Lowry pump fake. Gets Stites jumping. Taken away by Peters. He's on a fast break. Driving through the lane, Euro step, puts it up. Cannot finish, and they're going to call it traveling.
No one's back on defense, and the Central already has the ball on.
Here comes Wells. Over to Starks. Starks spin move, driving through the lane, goes up with it. No good. Rebound by Vincent. Puts it up, and they're going to call a foul on Daniel McCoy. And one. He'll go to the line to shoot one.
Is there another game after this?
There's not another game after that. That would be a really, really late game.
I was about to say, I just saw Branson behind us. I didn't know if
Harrison.
they were playing. Harrison?
That's Harrison.
No.
You know, Kel, Branson's red and black.
Someone said Branson earlier. That was Willard? Oh.
Combs bringing the ball up court here, 1:18 left. Driving through the lane, using his size to advantage and just bullying through Pittman there and finishing it. Lowry gives it off to Wells. 59 seconds left. Back to Pittman. Finds Lowry cutting through, but it'll be tipped by Kemp.
Not as much of the bench going in today. Yesterday it was new player after new player going in.
A little closer of a game. Passes in here to Wells. Wells guarded by Engelman. Wells driving through, finds Lowry in the corner, gets it up to Stark. Combs pressed up, coming off the screens, Lowry. Down in the corner now is Wells. Going through, burning Engelman. That's Wells. Tayshawn Wells, and he gets a steal right here to get the ball right back, and it's going to be a foul on Combs.
He scored his bucket, looked where the ball was, stayed down, and just tried. He did what he tried to do.
Tayshawn Wells just gave Central all the momentum there. 20 seconds left. Starks to pass it in. Gets it to Lowry. In the corner, Starks coming off a screen. Cross court. He finds Pittman. Gets Kale jumping 4-3. No good. Rebound by Peters. 10 seconds left now. Gets it up to Combs. Out to Kemp. 4-3. His shot's blocked. 3 seconds. Gets it up to Lowry. Puts it up. Cannot. He runs with it. But there is going to be a foul at the buzzer, and Lowry will go to the line to shoot two.
I can't really tell because there's a bar in my way, but I couldn't tell how many steps he took.
It looked like he took like 4 or 5.
I was about to say, from my angle, I can't see his feet, but from where I'm sitting, it looked like he was taking more
I
than
honestly
2.
thought he was just going to put it up right away, and he did not. And there. First free throw by Lowry, no good. Second free throw. It's good. 15-13 is your score after 1. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. Back for quarter number 2. Eagles ball to start. It's 15-13. Combs to Hines. Hines looking for Engelman inside, gets it back out to him. Stites now. Combs driving through the lane, goes up with it, cannot finish, but gets his own rebound. In the corner, Engelman for 3. No good. Rebound Starks there. Driving the bait.
One thing that Kales had to do more this year is get his own rebounds because he doesn't have Jarrett and all of his other weapons. Yeah,
low.
all of his other weapons to get the rebounds if he misses.
I mean, Colton was a 6'7".
Yeah, just jumps up, gets the ball for him, passes it back out, see what we can do.
Lowry here, hands it off. Wells for 3, and it's good, and the Bulldogs have the lead. Combs bringing it up here, gives it to Stites. Stites puts a move on. Driving through a lane, floater, off the glass, and he finishes.
Nice little use of the backboard right there.
Starks gives it to Vision, driving through. He'll travel.
Traveling violation.
Stites here, bringing it up court for the Eagles. Finds Eagleman, top, gives it to Combs down low, goes up with it, gets 2 men to jump, and he'll finish.
I was about to say 3 men around him, makes 2 of them jump, the other one's behind him. Easy bucket.
Wells driving through the lane, kicks it out, starts. Now guarded by Peters. Corner, here comes Wells, back out, Stark. Lowry, Vincent driving through the lane. That's a travel. The Eagles basketball.
Central has been very good about moving the ball this game.
Here comes Stites now, puts on a spin move, makes a man miss. That's a carry going the other way. Tayshaw Wells, 6'2" sophomore. Pulls up from the three-point line, a little long. It's going to be a
Blocking
push
the
there
bag.
on Wells. Blocking the back. Is that a flag? Flag on the play?
No, not a flag. It's blocking the back.
Here comes Engelman now, bringing the ball up the court. Now it's Peters, and we're going to call hold there on Sterling Vincent.
Is that what that's called?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm guessing it's called, and that puts the Eagles in the bonus. First free throw by Combs is good. Free throw number 2 is good.
He's worked on those free throws a lot.
After
can
last
tell. You
after
can
last
tell.
year's team, free throws are key. We learned that. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. (21-16) is the score. Epps bringing up court here. Gives it to Lowry in the corner now. Starks, guarded by Seitz, three-pointer, way off, and Engelman cannot come. Actually, they're going to call a foul on Lowry there. No foul. Gets to the top of the key. In the corner now, Vincent 4-3, no good. I'm gonna say it's off Epps and Willard basketball.
I could not tell who that was off of. I think Kel might have tipped it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. Here comes Engelman now. Engelman guarded by Lowry. Off the screen comes Peters. Down inside in the post, Combs. Now Hines. Gets control of it. Jump ball to Engelman. It's to be off the hands and go out of bounds.
First shot of the game was, who was it? Hines for 3. Made it. Hasn't shot another 3 since. I was really hoping to write a couple more numbers down on my paper.
Just really has an opportunity. Picked by Combs. Combs on the fast break. Between the legs, goes up with it, but he'll be fouled. Hines will go to the line to shoot 2.
He knew he was going to have competition. He just gave it to Hines to see what he could do.
Did you not see the pass, though?
Yeah.
He threw it between his legs.
No. He threw it around his body.
No, he threw it between his legs.
Think what you want. I'll think what I want.
He threw that between his legs, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm like,
If you're on the stream, you can go back and watch it.
second free throw, no good. Rebound by Lowry. I think Burns is pulling it up here. Maybe not. Epps driving through the lane, can't finish. Rebound by Engelman. Now Engelman's moving fast, gets to the Peters. 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Pittman. Now over to Keon Epps. Coming off the screens, Lowry. Four minutes left. Off the hands of Pittman there.
I was right. It was between his legs. You were wrong. It was not around his body.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said it was between his legs. Don't start with that now.
It was Kale that said that.
Oh, okay.
Brady cannot be wrong. That is what we have proven on this stream.
I wasn't wrong. I think you were wrong on that one.
Okay, I was wrong.
I think you need to apologize now.
I apologize for nothing.
Okay. Stites now to pass it in. Down inside, Peters gets it tipped away. Hines for three. No good. Kept alive by Peters, and they're going to call it Central basketball. Pittman now. In the corner to Lowry. Lowry to Epps. Down to Vinson. Back up top. Epps from way downtown. It's good.
This Central team has taken the lead twice, but once they've taken the lead, they did not score for another 2-3 minutes after each time.
Down inside, Engelman. Going to call a traveling violation there.
Traveling violation. Deshaun Wells back in the game for Central.
Can we point out how many fans there are for a neither team home?
There is a lot of fans here for a neutral site. Pittman driving through the lanes on Hines, and he'll finish, and it's all tied up 21-21. Stites now bringing it up court. Gets it to Combs. Combs in the corner, Engelman. Driving through the lane, Engelman goes up with it, and he'll finish. Noah Engelman.
He was sideways when he finished that.
That was just pure athleticism. That was phenomenal by Engelman. We're going to see Daniel McCoy enter back into the game. First bucket of the night for Engelman. Free throw, no good. Rebound by McCoy. He goes up with it, no good.
Foul on Engelman.
They called a foul on Engelman there?
Yeah.
I don't really know how they called a foul on Engelman there.
Apparently they got him for a push in the back.
They'll send Epps to the free throw line. Both teams are now in the bonus. First shot, no good. Rebound by McCoy. Hands it off to Combs. Now he's bringing up court, moving fast. He's looking to go coast to coast, and he hits the ground hard. We'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Actually shooting two now as it puts the Eagles in the double bonus. Free throw, number one, coming from Combs. No good. Second free throw from Combs. Drills that one and then puts the Eagles up by 3. The bench movement for the Eagles has been a lot, not as much. I mean, you've only seen 2 guys come off the bench. Really.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Wednesday we saw
I mean, everybody.
5-man rotations every 4 minutes.
Pass tipped by Combs.
Guys coming in every now and then, randomly.
2:12 left here in the first half. Pass gets into Starks. Across court, there's Epps. Epps back to Stark one more time. Gives this one to Wells. Wells coming out the screen, finds Epps, 4-3, no good. Rebound Lowry, over to Starks, his three-pointer, no good. Gets up to Peters now, making a move through the lane, gets his arm hit, loses control of the ball. Minute 37, pass tipped, Combs regains possession, and they're gonna call a double dribble.
Nixa just hasn't been making a lot of, they've been making a lot of dumb.
Mental mistakes.
Yeah, mental mistakes, mostly with passing.
They haven't really had control of the ball there. There goes Wells, going up through it, and they're gonna call the foul on the ground there.
I just don't get how some of these are fouls and some of these on our side aren't.
And honestly, if you look there, Wells loses complete control of the ball before anybody hits him.
Yeah.
He goes to hop through the lane, and he just couldn't regain control
Yeah,
of it.
the ball was stripped before he went for the hop.
Free throw by Wells. No good, but it's going to be rebounded by Keon Epps. Epps driving through a lane. In the corner, 4-3, no good. Rebound Combs. Gets into the corner, Peters keeps both feet in bounds.
Good pass.
Finds Daniel McCoy down low. And he'll get his first bucket of the year. Starks here in the corner, 4 3-pointer. Wells, it's good. 2-point game here with 44 seconds left. Spin move, Combs goes up with it, cannot finish. Here comes Starks. Over to Epps, 27 seconds left. Down by 2. Finds Wells down low, he goes up with it and finishes. It's all tied up, 15 seconds left. I think the Eagles are look for a last second shot here. 9 seconds left, Combs.
1 man on top, 4 men on.
Deep three-pointer, no good, rebound McCoy. Goes up with it, he finishes at the buzzer to put the Eagles up by 2.
That's what we needed, be up by half, even if it is just by 1. 2.
28-26 is your score at half. This break is brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. back for the second half. We have 28-26. The Eagles on top after a last-second Daniel McCoy bucket at the buzzer. The Eagles making a little mental mistakes here. I mean, struggling to making mental, like, little turnovers, just kind of costing them the lead. I mean, they'll look like they're on the right away with it, get up by 4 or 5 points, and then just fall right back down. And Central will be right back in the game.
On those little mistakes, Central's just capitalizing with making a three every time. Central's good at moving the ball, getting open threes, sometimes even the layup in the middle.
I mean, you saw Tayshawn Wells, I mean, picked some pockets, kept control of the ball for a decent time, and then, I mean, it was just hard for them to defend. I mean, when they're moving the ball around like that and keeping the ball in the Eagles' hands, because the Eagles will go down there and 10 seconds score, and then they'll rotate the ball around a lot, and it's just hard for them to compete with that.
Yeah, you can't do much about it. You just can't compete with them if you don't have the ball. If you don't have the ball as much as they do, you can't compete.
Yeah, I mean, you see them coming off the screens a lot and shooting threes. Keon Epps hitting threes from the spike line and just absolutely drilling them. I don't know how. They're hitting threes in guys' faces, getting the ball down low, and capitalizing on it.
Central was good about when Knicks had the momentum after the dunk and then the steal and then another layup. They were good at how they
kept composure.
They kept composure, got a steal, got it out of bounds, slowed the game down so they couldn't just keep getting buckets made on them.
I mean, I think that also comes from having a high-level coach there, having a former player who knows how it feels to, when you get down, I mean, to keep your composure, keep playing. So, you know, some coaches, it's hard to keep control of their team. It's going to be Central ball to start the second half here. They see Wells, gets it into Epps. Epps coming off a screen. Back up top. See Vincent. Epps guarded by Peters. There's Wells. Wells driving through the lane in the corner now. Finds Starks. Starks deep three-pointer. No good. A rebound by Walker. He goes up with it and gets fouled. And here's a chance for the Bulldogs to take the lead. First free throw is good, and now the Bulldogs have the lead. Gets it to Kemp. Kemp now coming off a Peters screen, wide open, can't keep control of it. Taken away now by Wells. Epps now can't keep control of it.
I think the ball's a little slippery tonight.
Ball's a little slippery. Probably agree with that. Starks now in the corner. Vincent 4-3, no good. Rebound, Engelman. Engelman gets it to Combs. Driving through the lane, goes up with it, and finishes and one. Cale Combs.
Like to see him go up strong every time, no matter what.
Basket is good. Foul call number 3, Sterling Vincent. Cale Combs is at the line. One shot.
Combs' first shot, no good. It's going to be out of bounds. I'm going to say it's off of Engelman. Central
There
basketball.
goes the 100%.
No, he missed one earlier. First time I said 100%, he missed the second one.
No, I thought he made that one.
No.
You jinxed it.
Epps finds Vincent. I did. Brooks Combs gets it inside to Walker. That's a charge going the other way.
I love watching Kemp on defense. He's everywhere, does everything. Body on the line, doesn't care.
Sold the charge really well. Got it to go the other way. Engelman gets it to Peters. Kemp down low, pass tipped out of bounds.
Let's see what inbounds play we go with here.
Kemp now gets it down low, jump ball to Peters, and he puts it up.
I feel like that's the same inbounds play I've learned in 8th grade
Really?
for Nixa.
Gets it down low to Walker. It's going to be a jump ball and the Eagles basketball. Combs now gets it off to Kemp. Out to Peters, coming off the screen, 4-3, and it's good. Josh Peters drills
I almost
it.
couldn't tell that ball went in the net. That's how perfect that shot was.
Deep three now, no good. Rebound Walker, he goes up with it, shot blocked by Combs.
I saw hands on the ball. I could not see if anyone had a hand on him.
Also number 1, Cale Combs.
They were called on Combs, and it looked like Combs was the one there with the hand on the ball.
Bryce Walker.
I see Bryce Walker, 6'6" sophomore, go to the line, 4-2. Walker's first free throw is good.
A little bit of disruptions in the crowd on the free throw.
Disruption.
Yeah, same thing.
Second free throw is good. Combs now moving it fast, pulls up. Over to Engelman. Engelman to Kemp. Kemp driving through the lane, loses control of the ball, picks it back up, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Epps.
That's what I was talking about on Wednesday. Engelman's always back.
Starks now. Coming off a Walker screen, 4-3, and he drains it.
Antonio Starks for 3.
Combs to Peters. Gets tipped off the hands of Starks.
Person sites Daniel McCoy back in for Nixon.
See Combs and Engelman come off the court, and Stites and McCoy enter the game.
Myers Laurie, Central.
Stites in the corner. Here's Hines. Hines, they're going to call it traveling violation.
He did not pick up his pivot foot.
Yeah, didn't think it was traveling.
He just moved his non-pivot foot twice really fast.
Here comes Starks now. Back out. Now Epps. Down low, finds Vincent, shot blocked. I'll say Central ball.
Devin Kemp in for Nixon.
Pass into Vincent in the corner. Now to Epps. Epps for 3. No good. We're going to see Devin Kemp and Ramon Green enter the game. First time tonight. Epps driving through and knocked out of bounds. Starks up top to Wells. Wells driving in on Green. He puts it up. Going to call a foul on the ground.
Calls on number 2, Ramon Green.
Foul on Ramon Green. Epps gets it down low to Lowry, and it's off the foot. The Eagles basketball. Sights back to Green. Green gets his pocket pick down court. Wells puts it up for a bucket and it's Central lead.
If you're going to get a fast break, I at least want to see a dunk.
Kemps to Peters. Puts it up off the spin move. Rebound by McCoy. He loses control. They're going to call a foul on the Central Bulldogs.
This game is who can hold on to the ball and not get it stolen.
Pass in. Kemp, pull-up jumper. It's good. Devin Kemp, first bucket of the night. Epps guarded by Green. Spin move, driving through the lane, puts it up, and he'll finish. Here comes Stites. He's moving fast now. Pulls it up. In the corner, Peters, 4-3. No good. Rebound, McCoy. Now to Green, back inside, no one on McCoy. He goes up and gets blocked. He went to go throw it down, shot got blocked, and there goes Lowry putting it up for the buckets. Timeout, Nixa Eagles. 40-37, Central with the lead. And there was a series of events down which just didn't go the Eagles' way. And Central has
that same thing happened to Nixa. We went on an event like that, and then Central stopped it.
The ball just didn't bounce our way.
Yeah.
We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. Coming back after the Eagles' timeout. Peters pull-up jumper. He'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Love to see it. Great start on the line.
2:43 left in the third. Free throw is good. Second free throw by Peters is good. Now a 1-point game. We're going to see Wells bring the ball up court here as the Eagles back off. Wells off to Starks. Starks step back three. No good. Combs going to keep it in bounds here. He's bringing it up court. In the corner, Kemp. Driving through lane, goes up with it. No good. Now controlled by Pittman. Pittman to Lowry. Starks guarded by Peters. Cross court to Pittman. Now back to Starks. 1:50 left. Driving through the lane, Starks. He goes up and will finish.
Central just making plays left and right. At this point, I don't think they can be slowed down.
Kemp coming off the screen, hopping through the lane. Shot no good, put back up by Engelman. 42-41, this game is tight. Up top, Starks now. Cross-court pass, Wells, now in the corner to Pittman. Wells with a minute 05 now. Pittman, 4-3, no good. Rebound, gets his own rebound. Engelman falls on it. I call traveling. Hit the ground hard there.
That's what we're talking about with putting this whole Nixa team is willing to put their body on the line for the ball every play.
Three-pointer, Starks, no good. He come down weird there and gets right back up. Peters, 4-3, and the lead, and it's good. 38 seconds left now. Pull-up jumper, Vincent, and it's good. It's all tied up, 44-44. Here's Devin Kemp now. Off the hand of Pittman, and will stay Eagles basketball.
I've liked seeing more of Peters tonight. This Wednesday, he got in foul trouble early, so that he didn't get to play much the rest of the game.
Only logging 14 minutes. Peters in the corner, back up top to Haynes. Combs driving the baseline, Euro step, goes up with it, and makes the bucket. It's way short, and the Eagles are up 46-44. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Air Services, all services, heating and cooling.
Arrow.
8 minutes left to play here, 46-44. Back and forth game here. Wells to Epps. Now over to Vincent in the corner. Wells 4-3, no good. Rebound. Haynes, and he gets taken right back away. Now over. Wells cannot finish, but he gets his own rebound. There's Engelman fighting for it.
So many mental mistakes this game.
We don't have the possession arrow up on the scoreboard, so we don't know whose ball it is. I believe it's Nix's basketball. I think they're looking to get a towel here to wipe up the floor. .735, 46-44. Combs and Wells, the two leading scorers on the night, both have 15.
Looks like you just lean back.
Combs driving, goes up with it, shot blocked by Keon Epps.
Good thing about that, doesn't really affect anything. We still get the ball.
Gets it up to Engelman, over to Peters. Down inside Combs, goes up with it, fading away. Cannot finish. Combs going to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 1, Antonio Starks Fuel. Cal Combs on the line, shooting 2.
Free throw number 1 is good. Second free throw by Combs is good. Puts the Eagles up here by 4.
A lot can happen in 7 minutes. One team can pull away, or we could keep it close.
Combs almost had a breakaway there. Epps now gets his pocket pick.
Oh, yeah.
Gets it up to Kemp, gives it to Combs, goes up with it, reverse layup, and he finishes it. Be a foul on Combs there.
Central was not fazed by that.
His
They
4th.
got it in quick, got it down the floor.
Well, Kel Combs just had his 4th foul at 18 points here with 6:53
Kemp brothers
left.
are in.
Both of the Kemps now in, and you got junior Devin Kemp wearing number 0 and the senior Corey Kemp wearing 12. Epps on over. Here comes Wells. Finds Walker down low, and they're going to call a foul. Who go to the line?
Bryce Walker in the line.
Walker looking to make it a 1-possession game. Free throw is good. It's now 50-47. Here's Peter. Bringing it up court. Gets it to Engelman. Engelman driving through the lane. Goes up with it. Falling down to go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 1, Antonio Starks Fuel.
That was only his 2nd of the night, so that doesn't really affect him.
First free throw is good by Engelman. Second free throw, Engelman, is good. The Eagles now up by 5. Over to Epps, now coming off of Wells' screen. One more time, Wells. Now to Starks. In the corner, Starks now. Call a foul on Devin Kemp.
That was just bad timing. Devin was running up. He got dribbled into while he was running up, so he couldn't really stop in time.
Pass in to Starks, back to Wells. Starks now to Wells, and that's a double dribble.
What?
Is that not a double dribble?
He dribbled it, picked it up, and dribbled it again. I would assume that would be a double dribble.
Call the foul first.
Fouls on number 12, Corey Kemp.
On Corey Kemp. It's his 3rd of the night. Puts the Bulldogs in the bonus.
Don't ask me. I saw both. I might have saw a little bit of touching by Corey and definitely saw the double dribble.
I mean, Coach Blanson isn't happy about it. Free throw, no good. Kemp now moving it down court, gets it taken away. There's Wells, he puts it up for 2. Here comes Devin Kemp now. Looks in the corners. Peters, 4-3. No good. Taken away by Engelman. They're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to be on Engelman. That's his third. Let's see, Stites coming into the game. And that sends Starks to the line for the 1-and-1.
Antonio Starks field goal at the line.
Free throw, no good. Rebound by Peters. Timeout, Coach Blanton. 52-49, 5:28 left. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. Back after that timeout. Engelman bringing it down court. Gets it over Stites. Now to Hines. Hines fading away. He'll get fouled, go to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good by Hines. Second free throw is good. Eagles now up by 5. Epps now. One more time in the corner. Vincent pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound by Hines. Hines gets it to Kemp. Loses control of it now and gets it back. Epps going through. Finds Vincent. He goes up.
Foul called on Engelman. Engelman didn't even touch him. He slapped the backboard.
They called a foul on Engelman. That's his fourth. Two of Nix's key players, both in foul trouble. Combs, Engelman, both have 4.
Kayla's coming back into the game.
First free throw by Wells is good.
Takes out Engelman. Substitute 4 fouls for 4 fouls.
I mean, if you're Combs and Engelman here, you have to play cautious, and which really does suck because the way they've been playing has been aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. And they can't really do that right now as Wells misses that one. It's going to be rebounded by Peters. Driving through, Combs finds Hines. Pump fake. They call traveling. It'll be Central basketball.
I can't tell if I'm just missing all these travel calls or like what, because I guess I just miss them.
Epps now to Wells. Epps and Wells just going back and forth here, playing count and mouse. Back out, three-pointer from Wells. Way short. Gets in the hands of Haynes. Combs splitting 2 defenders, spin move, keeps control of the ball, finds Kip at the corner, 4-3, no good. Foul
I thought
there.
that foul call was on Combs.
Wells.
I was going to be furious. He did not do anything.
It's going to send Combs to the line for the 1-and-1. Combs' first free throw is good. Second free throw by Combs. No good. Rebound by Walker. Walker to Wells. Back up top one more time, Epps. Epps from way downtown. No good. Rebound, Hines.
Hines with a lot of rebounds late in this game.
Gets it to Kemp now.
Foul.
No foul called. 3:30 left. Kemp finds Hines wide open down low. Cannot finish. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. Not again. Finds Vincent. Goes up with it. And they're going to call it traveling Eagles basketball.
I love to see it.
Stites. Call off-ball foul there, and that's going to send Combs to the line for the 1-and-1.
Still 3 minutes left in this game.
And it can still go
I'm about to say, this can go either way very easily.
both ways, 55-50. First free throw by Combs is good. Puts Combs at 20 now. Second free throw by Combs is also good. 57-50. 3 minutes left. Starks to Epps. Cross court Wells. In the corner now, Vincent. Wells finds a hole. He'll lay it in for two. Way down court's found Peters. They're going to call a charge going the other way.
I don't even know if Peters touched him.
I don't think he did either, but Peters had full control of his body there. I mean,
He did, but
I don't think he touched him. I think it was a
good sell.
I think it was a great flop there. It's Peters' second. Tipped out of bounds.
I want to see Peters get loose with one.
Break away and throw it down.
Breakaway.
Thrown in the backcourt to Epps. Epps now guarded by Stites. Here's Wells. Three-pointer Wells, no good. Rebound by Devin Kemp. Over to Stites in the corner. Tipped out of bounds. Eagles basketball. It's pretty impressive when 5'8" Devin Kemp gets a rebound on 6'6" Bryce Walker. I mean,
That's very impressive.
you don't see that out of a lot of players.
Most of the time, that's just you're in the right spot at the right time.
He went up and got it. Fade away from Hines, rims in and out, rebound. Engelman goes up with it, cannot finish. Combs tries to put it up one more time, and they're finally going to call a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. .211 left.
This game would be much different if it was last year. I think we've made, I would like to see the free throw percentages from this year and last year so far. There has been,
I mean, if the way they shot three free throws last year, if it went into this,
we
mean-
would be losing by at least two.
I
At
think
least.
Central would be on top right now. Asking for a towel now is another wet spot on the floor. Combs now, his second free throw. Both teams in the double bonus. Is good. Wells to Epps. Finds Walker inside. Gives it to Starks. In the corner now, Pittman. Gives it to Walker. Going to call traveling Eagles basketball.
Oh, I heard the
here.
whistle, and I thought they were going to give a foul to Engelman.
It is fifth. Combs now. Minute 50.
I was about to say, we are playing with 2 guys with 4 fouls, and both our guys with 2 fouls are key players in this.
Combs pull up. It's good. 25 for Combs. Wells now back to Epps. Finds Walker down inside, puts it up, no good.
Engelman jumping with his hands up because he can't do anything.
Timeout. Central, 61-54. I know you see that down there, and Engelman's behind him with his hands up. Can't do much with it because, I mean, you jump up.
They've just been
they're
calling
gonna,
it. If your hands are not up, they're going to call it.
They're going to bang you if you go up with it. Minute 16 left, 61-54. We'll be back after this short break. Back from break. Combs bringing it up court here. Out in the corner is Hines. Engelman now gives it to Combs. Combs
Looks like
Peter.
Nick's just trying to slow down the pace real quick.
Nice foul by Epps. That's his 4th. Sends Peter to the line. 4-2. Peters has 13 on the night. First free throw is good.
Now, Kale and Noah both have 4 fouls. Who do you think is more risky on defense for getting a foul?
I think
Noah for the rebounds or Kale for guarding people up top?
I don't know. I
them?
think they're still both pretty risky, but definitely Engelman because he's down low. He's where the big dogs are. I mean, they're going to fight down there.
As long as he keeps jumping with his hands straight up, he'll be fine.
Walker to Epps. Kicks it out. Wells splits 2 defenders up top. 4-3, and it's airballed. And that right there
Could
most
cost
likely did it. Eagles up by 9.
It doesn't say that anymore. That's just how it started. I saw it the other day on and
Hines gets it to Combs. He jumps up for it. And now gets to Hines. They're going to foul again.
I think this game is just about wrapped up.
They can put in the bag tomorrow night. Bolivar and the Eagles going at it for the Willard Basketball Classic Championship. 7:30, December 3rd. Hines with the free throw. He makes this one. Second free throw is good. 65-54. The Eagles did it, Kale.
High tens.
Wow.
39 seconds left. Epps hopping through the lane. He'll drill it. Gets it into Combs. Another foul. Send Combs to the line. Now this is just to boost Combs' stats.
Now this is just how long will Central draw this out? Because there's no need to keep fouling.
Combs hits his first free throw, and I believe he's only missed 1 or 2 tonight. Not
He's
very
missed
many.
2, I think.
He's been at the line a lot. Combs' second free throw is no good.
You can't make them all, man.
Gets it to Wells. Now to Stark. Deep 3 from Wells. No good. Hines now. They're going to foul again. At this point, if you're Coach Epps, you tell him just to back off. I mean, there's 14 seconds left. You're down by 10.
Let him hold the ball.
Comeback season.
You're sending another one.
10:30. Everyone wants to go home. You know you're not going to win.
Sending another one of the. Kind of cut me off, Gail.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Who needs to hear you talk when they
Well,
can hear me talk?
I was going to say Peter's one of the better shooters on the team as he misses a free throw.
Wow, way to jinx him.
Second free throw is good. 67-56 left. Here comes Epps now. 11 seconds. Deep 3. No good. Rebound by Combs. And that will do it. The Eagles go on to play Bolivar. Shot goes up at the buzzer. No good. Goes on to play Bolivar at 7:30 tomorrow night for the Willard Basketball Classic Championship. Got anything to say?
Nope, nope.
First game will start at 10:30.
I'm Brady Retail alongside my partner.
Go Harris.
Signing
The
off.
first game tomorrow.